All right, so it's been a while. I haven't gotten to play this new patch. Well, since Lucilla has come out, so I'm excited to jump in. She's been out for a good bit now. I just haven't gotten around to playing, so we're finally here. They dropped a new event here, but ooh, let me get this. I haven't gotten to try her at all. I only know that she's good with Sigrika and Hiyuki. Obviously we're gonna be playing the story quest as well, but I am interested to try her out. And obviously we're gonna get to play her in the story. I don't know if I'm going to get her yet because of Yang Yang and Sui Sui. I think that's how you say her name. The next patch. And obviously all the crazy cool looking characters are coming in the future. So yeah.
Time for class.
Time for class indeed. Oh, you can just hold the button down like it's like Hiyuki. Yeah, it's just like Hiyuki. With Hiyuki, you can hold the attack button down, and it kind of like does everything for you. It does the string for you at least. Hello.
Memories. Take shape. I witnessed.
Oh my god.
Perfect lighting.
Hang.
Time for class.
Take a picture.
Look.
Ow.
Memories take shape.
No, sir.
Gotcha.
Come here.
Mediocre foes. Dismissed. I inscribe.
Oh my god. I'm gonna guess that her rotations are super quick, which is very good for a sub DPS. She looks like she just does fucking a shitload of damage without like having to be on screen for a long time. It took a... Is that an actual Oh, that's clean as fuck. That's an actual picture. That's so cool. Yeah, I don't know. I want to get her. I do want to get her, but I'm having to be smart right now. I think it actually would be smart for me to get her. I just don't know if I have enough pulls to get her and then Sui Sui, who I'm probably going to be getting. I do think I'm going to be skipping on Yang Yang this next patch, unfortunately, unless I could get really lucky and like get her in like a 1 10 pull or 2 10 pulls or something like that. Okay, we're gonna keep Hiyuki on the bike. Lil Hiyuki. He gets to stay. Yeah, let's start up the main quest now. Hi, Lucilla. What is that first picture she dropped in? You free tomorrow? What's this about? Nice. I'll take that as a yes. My office tomorrow morning at 8. It's right next to the academic affairs office. Don't mix them up. Already have. Hi, Lucilla. Is this how you... Is this just opened up now? I don't remember this looking like that.
Lucila's busy now. I should wait outside.
Not a problem. For project funding approvals,
when is she not
follow
busy?
The new Federation's model. But when it comes to picking research topics, I'm afraid I must insist on giving our teams more freedom to choose their own direction. I have full confidence in our faculty and students.
Maybe we should come back to
Yes, precisely.
Photo album. Is that Verena? Group is gathered around a plant and what appears to be a Pioneer Association office. You recognize Verena among them. In the background, a lone figure works facing away from the camera. Look at that, man. Look at Verena, man. Students from various departments gather around Lucilla. She appears slightly overwhelmed. Look at that, man. Graduation photo of Lucilla. Setting doesn't look like a school. A stern noblewoman stands beside Lucilla, her hand on Lucilla's arm. Imagine Lucilla's from New Federation. Well, I guess we're gonna find out in a second. Photo taken through a porthole that captures an enormous Salaskin. Small note in the bottom right corner of the photo reads, "The largest Salaskin ever recorded." Whamby! Look at that, man. Big body.
Yes,
The president doesn't look too happy today. Maybe we should come back another time, Professor?
Oh, it's just the door wasn't there, right? The door wasn't there before?
I see.
Dear Madam Lucille, watch that frown vanish.
Sit down for a second.
Understood. Let's save those two issues for our call next week. The new partnership model is interesting, but I'll need to run it by my colleagues first. No, not at all. Why would I think you're making things difficult for us? The Academy has always been open to this kind of collaboration. Okay then. See you next week. Have a wonderful day.
Oh shit. She gonna summon a god and shit. Them papers move by themselves, Lucilla.
Impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale?
You talking about Lolo Logistics? They running your pockets? You alright?
I'm fine.
I mean, it don't seem like it.
Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner. It's just that... You want some coffee?
Only coffee for breakfast?
Ah, didn't realize the sun was already up.
So you don't sleep.
So, what's all this you've got going on, President Lucilla?
I thought you'd look like Zani.
Right.
Zani never sleeps either.
What am I even working on? After the hero defeats the Demon King, shouldn't we all be enjoying our happily ever after?
Hey, she poisoned my shit.
But here I am, burning the midnight oil like I'm part of some sleep deprivation experiment. A former colleague from the Pioneer Association taught me how to make this special coffee blend. Want a sip?
Thank you, thank you. Don't burn your tongue.
Did she actually add?
This coffee has an intoxicating smell to it.
Oh, it's a favorite among the Gold Runners in the New Federation. Packs a punch. Sometimes a little too much of a punch. That hits the spot.
Ask about the photo of her student. So I'll ask this one first.
It wasn't the most thrilling time, but it certainly left me with some memorable moments. Now I'm around students every day, but it's hard not to notice how far I've drifted from their world.
What's the story behind that giant Salaskin photo? That
That
was before
one.
he went to the league,
One of my students took it.
when he was a prospect.
Shame I
man.
never got to see that Solaskin with my own eyes. Must be twice a person's height, at least from the picture. Can a Saul skin even grow that large?
I saw skin dropping 30 in the
Do you
league.
plan to tell me what I'm really doing here?
All right, Rover. Technically, I shouldn't be asking a student this. So let's just call it a casual chat between friends. So, from a purely administrative standpoint, is there a chance that certain unverified intel I share with you off the record could, through private channels, somehow influence an inspection report issued by a particular independent international
The
organization?
fuck is you talking about? Huh? Can you please explain that in a way even a fluff gun could understand? What the fuck? That has to be a echo. I don't know what the fuck she just said.
I mean, what's your network like at the Black Shores? Got any real pull there?
Do you really want to know? Any real pull there? Like, of course I got pull.
I'll be straightforward, Rover. Star Touch Academy has been in a bit of a bind ever since the Exostrider and
She
Alpha
doesn't
One
know
left
I'm the
Limewire.
leader of the Black Shores?
As you can see, our investors
I
are
thought she would know that.
reassessing the Academy's value now that the Exostrider is gone. They're holding a review next week to discuss new management policies moving forward. Before that happens, I pulled some strings to get a third-party agency in for an independent investigation. Whatever they put in their report will steer the whole review.
Okay.
So you brought in the Black Shores to audit Star Torch. When's this happening?
Dr. Luke is waiting for the auditor at the Star World Riseway as we speak. They'll be here any minute.
Okay.
Now, Rover, I'm not about to interfere with an independent audit, but I'd like you to be there during this visit. And if possible...
You want me to put in a good word?
Oh, no need.
Bro.
Just make sure they see the Academy for what it really is. My students can speak for themselves. Dr. Luke and the auditor have arrived. Shall we?
I'd be surprised if this person from the Black Shores doesn't recognize us immediately.
Oh, just a second.
Yeah, finish your coffee.
Okay, let's go.
We choose this guy.
I don't see anyone. Are they still on their way?
Where the fuck did the train
Oh,
go?
hold on. Dr. Luke says the auditor insisted on driving his own motorbike. That means they're on the second floor. Come on.
Shit. Is it gonna be Alto? Alto's the only one I could assume be in this position.
What's all this?
Okay. Siggy and Lene.
Professor, we heard a very important visitor is coming to tour the Academy. Don't worry, we'll make a good impression.
Yep, we even threw together a little welcoming, thing.
Welcoming thing. Yep.
Ah, you rascals. All right, but follow my lead. If this auditor is a by-the-book type, then we...
I already know it's not. Yeah, it's Alto. I knew it. Hey, Alto, I need you to get a fit upgrade, my boy.
Oh, yeah! What a ride! Now that was top notch. So many people. So, not a confidential audit. Huh.
Everybody knows, apparently. Well, he definitely knows who we are, so.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy. I'm Lucilla, the Academy President. So glad you could make it.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy.
Oh, right. I'm Alto. You guys really know how to roll out the red carpet.
Nice to meet you, honored sir. I'm Sigrika, from the preparatory program.
It's been a while since
Thank
we've seen
you for
Alto
coming
in
to
the
tour
story.
Academy.
Hello,
Like, I don't think we've seen him this whole time in La
Please,
if I remember.
Just Alto is fine. No need for that honored sir stuff.
Got it. I'm a Roya, you know. And I just want to say the Academy has been so wonderful to my people. We're all working together to make the world a better place. Oh, and there are lots of Roya students in Rebel College too. Everyone works so hard.
Uh-huh.
Chief Aldo, I'm Dorian from the agronomy wing. I brought you a complete nutrition squeezy jelly and our department's special self-feeding cup
I don't think we
noodles.
need all this for Alto, man.
Cup noodles? Oh, thanks. Oh, and hey, just call me Alto.
Director Alto, I'm Misha from the Department of Exostrider Engineering. I couldn't bring my project here, so I'm here to sing instead.
Y'all overwhelming him.
Director, I'm from the Department of Void Matters. Sir, I can dance.
He can dance. Oh, you gotta do it now. You can't just say that shit. I was about to say, I could do that shit too. What the fuck? That's not real dancing. She looks so fucking disgusted. Damn. I thought I was gonna see
And
some
I
like
can do
Michael
some
Jackson
custom
shit.
mods on your bike.
That is true. She could put some custom mods on your shit.
Mr. Alto? This is Rover from Rebel College. He will be joining us for the duration of your tour.
What's cooking, director?
Rover. Huh. What a fantastic name. Not too long, not too short. Hey, psst. Are we supposed to know each other or not?
I don't think that shit matters, man.
We are, but don't make it too obvious.
Ah, they fucking trolling. That's
Copy
crazy.
that.
Well then, without further ado, let's head over to Rebel College. I'll fill you in on our facilities along the way.
That would
You
be
know,
great.
I didn't have this on my bingo card, man.
Oh, tell those kids to go their separate ways. I'll meet you at Rebel College.
Got it.
Hey, Alto, don't be hitting on my fine shit too much, alright? Alright, Lene. Y'all break off, y'all doing too much.
Someone wanna tell me what's
Jesus!
happening?
She showed up like a horror movie. Thought this was the ring.
No, Rover? Everyone's saying the board is looking to shut down Rebel College.
What is
No,
she even
not
doing
the
standing
college.
there?
Just the Synchronists. A professor covering our Royan history class told us the Space Trek Collective wants them out of the Academy.
Yeah, well, the rumor mill says Rebel eats up 2/3 of the Academy's budget. And the Collective's investors have strong opinions about that. I say investors, but It's mostly new Federation money. Can't say I'm surprised they're pulling this kind of stunt.
What about you, Chisa? What have you heard?
Me? Actually, I don't know the specifics of what's happening. I just wanted to help.
Okay.
So it's all just hearsay for now.
And that's it for Chisa in the story, guys. Is this all happening because the actual Strider left?
Probably. I mean, they were literally picked just to pilot the Exostrider.
But Synchronists are all such brilliant students. Even if they can't pilot anymore, they still...
The new Fed only cares as long as you're an asset. The second you're not, you're out.
There must be more to it than that.
I see. Thanks for filling me
The
in.
president and I are on it. You guys should head back for now.
Well, give me a shout if you need backup. There's no way I'm letting them do the Synchronists dirty like this.
We're counting on you, Senior. We trust you.
Did he just nod? Here you go. That looks so funny. It's so funny that they all have no idea. Like, me and Alto, like, we go back to what, 1.0? I literally created the Black Shores. Y'all got really lucky.
In addition to augmented resonance training, we place strong emphasis on general education for our Synchronists. This is Professor Mornier, who teaches synth armament studies. Shall we sit in for a bit, Mr. Alto, before we tour the student projects?
Who's snoring? Oh.
If it's no trouble.
All right. In the last lecture, we proved that the rule equation holds true for Type 2 synth armaments. Today, we'll move on to their tuning stability constants. Li Xin, could you please write the final derivation from the last lecture on the board?
Man, got they as bored as a...
Yes. Professor.
The whole class sleeping, damn.
While she gets started, let's do a quick review. Waleo, what is the standard medium used to measure tuning stability in a lab setting?
It's so...
That's crazy. The whole class is dead ass sleep.
Yes, sodium. An interesting choice, though its volatility makes it impractical for standard testing. Sonia, could you tell me the standard medium for determining tuning stability in synth armaments under laboratory conditions?
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of crazy because you can't blame one person for falling asleep. Like, the whole class is sleeping.
Squeezy jelly.
Squeezy jelly, you say? Well, it seems we moved through the material a bit too quickly last time. But that's all right. Everyone, please refocus. Let's go over Li Xian's board work.
She's done nothing.
As you can see, Mr. Alto, this is our signature sleep learning program.
Mornier's about to fucking crash out on him.
Very impressive. How about we move move on to the next stop.
After you.
Hang in there.
Now we're about to show you some augmented resonance projects developed by our synchronists. Among them, the unmanned vehicle prototype shows exceptional promise across multiple market sectors.
Absent students, 8. Data uploaded to cloud storage.
Okay.
These children seem to have forgotten the importance of honoring their commitments.
What's the deal?
It looks like the students all skipped class.
Damn, on this day of all days?
Yeah. Maybe we're just too early, President Lucilla. Why don't we take a stroll elsewhere? I'm actually quite curious about the Academy's catering system.
My apologies, Mr. Alto. How fortunate we are to have you here, despite our apparent lack of preparation.
And Lucilla about to
There's
beat the
no
fuck
point
out some
denying
kids.
You're seeing firsthand how the ongoing debate within the Space Trek Collective has begun to affect our students. Star Torch needs support now more than ever.
Got any solutions?
Not really.
Damn, they so tight. They know each other's
I
minds.
understand, President.
They're reading each other's
This
minds
is
and shit.
precisely why I'm here to convey the...
Mr. Alto, how about we add an extra tour this evening? We can discuss anything you'd like after that.
Works for me.
Rover, I'll take Mr. Alto for a meal then. Would you mind checking back in with Professor Mornier for me?
See you on Waves Line.
Okay. Learn about the current situation.
Pick up the pace.
Come on, yay!
Why didn't you wake them up?
This class is difficult to follow, so it's normal for some to drift off.
But the whole class?
Still, it's rare for the entire class to go like that.
That is crazy.
If only I could make my lectures more accessible.
This isn't your fault.
It's like metal fatigue. These students are being tempered and pushed to their limits over and over. Eventually, the metal just snaps. Should I have woken them? Reprimanded them? Or offered them assurance? I've heard about the pressure they've been under lately. Maybe the best thing is a few days away from all this.
Don't worry, Lucilla and I will take care of it.
Thank you, Mentor.
Oh. You have the square by 8. The one we passed earlier. Got some intel to share. AK? Any recs on what to order? Lucilla went back to her office to take care of something. Just order everything on the menu. Get the cheap ones so you can toss them without feeling guilty. I'll tell you got money. You on my payroll. I don't know if I get money, but I assume so. So just order everything, bro. Don't Alto got a boat, so he gotta get money. I'm pretty sure he has a boat. Hi Alto, how you doing?
You have my deepest respect. Working in this food desert takes a special kind of fortitude.
What did you have for dinner? Oh, why is Encore not with you? Where's Encore at?
I couldn't convince her. She hit me with, I'm too grown up for school now. But that's fine. I asked President Lucilla to give me some grown-up worksheets. See how she likes those. Huh.
Says the little girl who still plays with like toys and shit, runs plays and shit. But it's alright. Tell me what happened.
To put it simply, the Exostrider's gone. So, the synchronous program needs to go. Problem is, everyone has a different idea of what to do with those students. And by everyone, I mean President Lucilla versus everyone else. Anyway, the new Federation and the majority of the board want to pull the plug immediately and draft a new teaching plan from scratch. Meanwhile, the executive committee moderates have promised to stay out of it as long as their nation's synchronists are covered, with either guaranteed support back home or a smooth transfer somewhere else.
Where does Lucilla stand?
She wants to continue the synchronous program.
Continue?
Yup. Confusing, isn't it? Speaking of which, how well do you know her, Rover?
I think pretty well.
Oh, I see. I'll be honest with you, Rover. The Black Shores doesn't trust her right now.
Really?
Between her proposal, her deep new Fed connections, and that evasive attitude, there are just too many uncertainties for us to take on the risk of helping her.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
At least, that's the conclusion we've reached based on the facts we have so far. But the Bloom Bearers who graduated from Star Torch heard about this and stepped up to endorse Lucilla. That's what changed Shorekeeper's mind.
Okay.
A teacher who gets that kind of trust from her students. That's pretty impressive.
So, what do you need from me?
Actually, according to Shorekeeper, you are the one really running this audit. So, we need you, acting as both a Star Torch student and a Black Shores auditor, to tell us if Lucilla is solid and what she's really planning.
Gonna have to get more info then.
But I've also got my responsibility to the Black Shores. I don't think Lucilla would put her students in harm's way. But still. Got it. I'll do what I can to help you.
I should be the one saying that to you. Anyway, we need a plan for how...
Great, another grand plan. Why'd you gotta make everything so complicated?
Hey, daughter, where the fuck did you come from?
What the? How's that?
Oh yeah, Alto, you ain't never met my daughter, bro.
Hello, Mr. Alto. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to invest in the Exostrider project. I suggest the Black Shores chips in this much.
That was a lot of zeros.
Or you can just patch me through to the collective board. I'd be happy to handle the negotiations myself.
Is this Imeth? I can't believe she just hacked a Black Shores terminal.
Imeth?
I am being serious. If synchronous degrees get cancelled, my record will say I only finished Roya preschool.
That is insane.
Besides, keeping Rebel College around isn't that hard. Get creative. Talk to Chase. Talk to Shorekeeper. The Collective's investors can't be tougher to handle than LF1, right?
Shouldn't be.
So what if they don't care about your contributions? If they actually want you on their side, they'll have to listen anyway. That's how leverage works.
Imeth might actually be a genius.
If we lean on that kind of leverage now, we'll be held to it later.
Yeah.
My experience has shown me that it's often better to act as an individual. Since you're planning on the savior career path, I think you'll understand what I mean, Imeth.
Makes sense. Kinda old school thinking, though.
Oh, me an old ass man and shit.
I need to figure out what Lucilla is really thinking. Then I'll play it by ear. If I want them to protect the Synchronists when I can't, I've got to work inside their system. That's just how this game works. Trust me and Lucilla. We'll find the right way to handle this.
Ha! Alright then. But just so you know, if my school record disappears, I'm renaming the Space Trek Collective to the Imeth Collective.
Honestly, if we let Imeth loose on them, it might actually take some pressure off Lucilla.
But like she said, she's a synchronist too. That just makes her one more person Lucilla has to protect.
Fair enough. But I'm afraid we have less time than we thought. I spotted some new Fed spies back at the station. Lost them on the motorbike. But it won't be long before they track us here.
Okay.
Before Lucilla's next tour begins, let's poke around and see what we can find. Students run flea markets on campus?
You got skateboards,
Starting to get the
okay.
hype. Wait, isn't that the student who dozed off in class earlier? Come on, let's go over.
Let's go with it.
If we follow this method, the convergence radius for this series is obviously...
Yes. I'm following.
I'm terrible at explaining this, aren't I?
No. I'm just slow. I'll focus harder.
No, you paid me to tutor you, and I'll make sure you get your money's worth. Here, I'll write down a third way to solve it. Watch how it goes, okay?
Okay.
So that's why she was drowsy in class. She's been staying up late tutoring other students.
Lene. I seen Chisa over there.
You're telling me you've modified every bike here? That's insane.
Well, Valeo's been in the Expedition motorbike program since day one. These bikes here are basically his family.
Soulmates.
You saying that to Alto or the bike?
So, what do you say, Auditor Alto? How about you order 10 as a starter pack?
10 soulmates sold in a pack.
I heard you test drove the Academy stock model this morning. With the rain the last 2 days, probably felt a little slip on the turns, yeah? Try this one. I tweaked the ABS and TCS myself. You could take this straight to a pro race. No problem.
No wonder you were sleeping in class. Up all night in the garage?
No, the bikes have been ready for weeks. Last night I was just saying goodbye to them.
Saying goodbye to the bikes.
Well, that's depressing. I'd feel bad buying them now.
Hey, he attached, man. Why, Rover? He smiled like that dude from Bleach. Oh, they fighting.
Hands off, you little...
Bitch, man.
Please don't fight, you two. Maybe I'll just check out the other stalls.
Don't go, Chisa. You've got a real eye for quality. This piece was meant for you.
No, it isn't. She's just a prep student. She doesn't know anything about quality.
The fuck?
Excuse me? The audacity! Just begging for a smack, aren't you?
Abuse.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the mechanics, but I can see that this device's internal structure is finely crafted. From the external casing down to the internal wiring, the structure and circuitry are meticulously designed. Someone put their heart into this.
It's the best thing you'll find in the market, isn't it?
Yes, the best.
Thank you. That means more to me than you know. Honestly, if we want fundraising today, I'd just give it to you. But tell you what, I'll give you 20% off.
No! 6 years, Li Xian! 6 years of your life! Just to sell it for nothing?
For nothing? I'll tell you what nothing is, little brother. It's having nothing to show for the past and nothing waiting in the future. That's nothing.
Imagine she's like, you're nothing.
We are synchronists. Synchronists who had the most resources but never became the chosen one for the Exo Strider. We've achieved nothing. But if we drop our stupid pride and try to support the students coming up behind us, then we can still be worth something.
You want to support them, sure. But who's gonna support you?
Me. I will support you. Nothing to show? I refuse to let anyone write your epitaph before your work's even been seen. Nothing waiting? You all have me. I, Lucilla, president of Star Torch Academy, will always stand with you. Even if the whole world turns its back. Even if I have to do it alone. Oh, and by the way, we just landed a very generous sponsor. The new research fund will arrive tomorrow.
That means...
That means pack up this stall. Unless you want to sell your hard work at a loss.
President for the win!
Chief Alto, it was you, wasn't it? You're the sponsor.
Huh? Oh,
Nah, it must have been somebody else.
Well,
Thank you, Chief Alto. Thank you. You're the best. You're the best.
Impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale? Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner.
She closed a deal in a single afternoon? That must have been a hard bargain.
I appreciate it, but if a teacher needs her students to worry about her, she's already failed. Let's just keep it between us. Hmm?
Okay.
Sorry, Professor. We were out of line.
Out of line? For defending your work? That's not something to apologize for. You're braver than I ever was. Listen to me, Li Xin. This pioneering spirit of yours, in all of you, it deserves to be seen by more people. Don't ever let go of it.
They both have the white strand of hair. Just realize that.
I won't.
Oh, and maybe go a little easier on your brother. He's running out of brain cells to lose.
He do look like dumb. Been hitting him too much, man.
Professor, there's something I should tell you.
About Lenny and the others skipping class? Don't worry. I've already been briefed on their whereabouts. So, Mr. Alto, shall we move on to the evening's special viewing?
whoa. Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, Chisa.
So they turned the reading room into a workshop. Not bad. Kids know how to hustle. Lenny, you broke our little promise. I'm heartbroken, you know.
I promised to show
It's
off the
Vi.
Synchronists Club project. You really think that scrap you wanted me to parade around was gonna win over a single investor? This is what a win looks like. All-terrain, self-propelled artillery. AI-driven multimodal autonomous defense system. Best part is, full augmented resonance effect control. Means zero electromagnetic interference. You could drop this thing in the middle of the etheric sea, and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still piloting. Auditor!
Present!
If you keep funding synchronous research, then this goes into mass production in 1 year. No, 6 months!
Mass production?
I know, hard to believe, but just let us show you!
No. That's not what I meant. It's just that the Black Shores isn't a mercenary group.
But it cuts through tacit discords like a hot knife through butter.
Leave this to me.
Gotcha.
Remove the safety, Lenny. Let's give it a test. Be careful.
Activate!
That vehicle.
Watch out!
Oh yeah, I knew it. That shit was about to malfunction.
Smart memories take shape. Say cheese.
Oh!
Aren't you? Gotcha. Look at the camera.
Oh wait. Hi. Picture.
Come on, get in the shot.
Damn, I'm good at taking pictures.
Are you all right?
Sorry, Professor. Mr. Alto, and club leader Lenny. I lost control. I'm really sorry.
Nana, please contact Dr. Luke to check on them. Are you all right, Lenny? Go get yourself patched up in the infirmary. I'll handle the rest.
I didn't expect it to be operated solely through resonance.
I agree. And I'm not just blowing smoke, Lenny. Controlling delicate equipment through pure resonance is an ability only you synchronists possess. This technology has huge potential, especially if you, maybe lose the terrifying weapons?
But it's too late now.
It's never too late. I've been talking to new partners. There are many who still want to support us.
We are here to strive for the future of civilization. Startorch Academy will be the cradle for synchronists and the vanguard of our collective hope. That's what my admission letter said. That's what I believed. I knew I was signing up to be one of the Exostrider's 1,000 backup pilots. A spare part. An appendix to a civilization's appendix. And I never regretted it. Strive for the future of civilization? Professor, is it true that no one cares about us now that the Exostrider is gone?
I care.
Professor! Professor!
I used to think this whole synchronous thing was just shuffling students from one class to another. But I get it now. These kids, They aren't fighting to keep their synchronous privileges. They're fighting to protect the synchronous mission.
The investor's decision will crush their spirit. That mission comes with a lot else at stake. With this first one.
Huh. That's why President Lucilla is so adamant about keeping the program. Emotionally, I'm right there with her. But it's not enough to win over the review committee. Without the Exostrider, the synchronous program is just a drain on their resources.
I don't think Lucilla is the type to wager on sentiment alone. She's definitely holding her plans close to her chest.
Asking for our help while keeping secrets? Or is there some other explanation? Either way, ball's in your court, Rover. Our undercover auditor.
Lucilla's gonna be like, I heard that.
Incidents today.
Please, don't be. It was a rewarding day. Those young synchronists left a great impression on me. Speaking of which, is Lenny gonna be all right?
She's fine. Dr. Luke is taking her to the infirmary. And at this hour, allow me to walk you to your room.
Oh, no need for that. Dr. Luke showed me the way earlier. Actually, you look like you're the one who could use a rest. Rover, why don't you walk the president back instead?
All right then. See you tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
I need to stop by the conference hall before heading back. Care to walk with me?
Sure thing. Tasha. Tasha. Tasha.
When was the last time you slept?
8 months ago, imagine.
Can't remember.
The last time you ate?
I did keep track of that.
You didn't answer the question though.
What's the weather like at the Black Shores?
It's all right. Yeah, it really doesn't change.
And the food?
A bit better than what we get here.
Just a bit. My students who join the Black Shores barely write to me. Even when they do, they never mention their daily lives. If I do get a sudden call out of nowhere, it's just, Professor, I have a question. Adorable little gremlins, all of them. As long as they're safe. That's what matters.
Disperse.
The music just kick in like that.
So, when are you going to start?
Start what?
Start what?
Me and Rover are twins.
Fishing for intel? That Mr. Alto must have put you up to it, right?
I was waiting for you to tell me
We
yourself.
could have just cut to the chase.
Rover, would you let the Black Shores compromise its founding mission of fighting the Lament to get tangled up in superpower politics? Just for my sake?
Maybe.
I asked myself yesterday if I really knew you. Turns out, I don't. And I kept going back and forth on what role you should play here.
I mean,
The
to be fair,
situation
like,
isn't
I'm in the
noble.
same situation with you.
Isn't just. It's just businessmen and politicians squabbling over a slice of the pie. But I want this to be a collaboration between Startorch and the Black Shores. Not because we're friends, but because it makes sense. I put you through this detour because I was afraid that if I asked you directly, you'd just say yes to helping me. So I wanted you to see it for yourself. Judge it with your own measures. That way, when you go back to your people, you can tell them if Lucilla is worth trusting, and if these synchronists are worth fighting for.
Okay.
Rover, are you still with the president? Change of plans. The new Federation can't win. She was rallying support and moved the review up.
To win?
Tomorrow morning. Technically, that's in 3.5 hours.
Oh, nah, that's crazy.
Classic New Fed. They probably had a review panel parked outside Lahai for days, just waiting for the Black Shores to show.
How'd they win over the other member states and round up representatives so quickly?
It's rigged.
Space Trek Collective budget bylaws. Because the new Fed is a permanent member and rotating chair, they only need half the members to abstain to control the outcome.
Damn.
They likely had this review rigged before it was even proposed.
Gear up, President Lucilla. We'll see how the review plays out and take it from there.
3.5 hours. That's plenty of time.
For the girl who doesn't sleep,
Let's
I
go.
guess.
Where to?
The second half of the tour.
Enter the elevator.
Are you upset?
About how you dragged me into your plan? Or the things you're still not telling me?
My. Oh, sorry. Call it a teacher trying to keep on her mask? You're still my student on paper after all.
Yeah,
It
but like
sounds
not
you're
really
saying
though.
I can just sit back and enjoy the show.
That's not something you get to do every day, is it?
I didn't expect there to be a place like this beneath Rebel College.
Before Sundermere Base was built, this was a research facility for augmented resonance effects and void storm countermeasures. It's been decommissioned for years. The executive committee told me I could do whatever I wanted with the space. So I used my forte to do some light remodeling. Memories of my students that should exist only in my mind. Here, they become real. A tangible piece to display. We still have some time. If you're interested, feel free to look around.
You're using your forte to do all this? How long did it take you to create this?
However long it took, it was worth
What
it.
is that?
So the ones who stay don't just stay, and the ones who leave don't just leave.
RA unit. Procrastinate all you want. Absolutely no action taken even past the deadline. All tardiness allowed and all consequences acknowledged. That's the Tard A unit for you. A little known prototype model of the Tard E unit. Okay. With the help of the shepherds, our team finally completed a full scan of the Solaskin. Aw, Solaskin. You're so adorable. Sorry I wanted to catch you with a net gun before. Like a fucking Pokemon. Crazy. Gossip TV, the strongest monitor in history, crafted by the troublemakers of the Department of Exostrider Engineering. When faced with unauthorized snooping, it unleashes full firepower. May all traitors explode. Tired after seriously injuring allies. It literally just exploded. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think those have anything. I wasn't even snooping either.
The exhibits we're looking for.
Why'd it explode? That shit malfunctioning.
Behind the wall?
Don't forget, this is my memory palace. Naturally, memory locks require memory keys to unlock. Allow me to demonstrate. This fancy trick only works in this little domain of mine.
Domain expansion. Photo of the exhibition hall central area. Backdoor Lucille crafted for herself using her power. Very few know how to use it correctly. Lucilla can use her Forte memory palace to project her memories on the corresponding projectors. Drag the photos to the target area to project the memory into reality. Boop. Boop. Wow. Oh, what the fuck? That's trippy. Okay. I just fucked with my brain.
What is it?
This is the very reason I built this exhibition hall in the first place. Professor, do you trust me?
Lucilla? You spaced out there. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just had a dream that only lasted a few seconds. Rather fascinating.
Maybe it's a good idea to rest before the review starts.
Don't worry. I promise you I'll crash the second this is over. But right now, we must bring these exhibits with us.
Yeah.
Will a few exhibits be enough to sway them? She usually knows exactly how to sell anything. So why does she look so hesitant now?
Thank you for your trust. I know you have 1,000 questions burning in your mind. How will she handle the new Fed? What's her plan for the Synchronist with the Exostrider gone? Forgive me for not having the answers just yet.
I know you'd never harm the students. That's the only answer I need.
Terrible timing for a compliment, Rover. Anyway, let's take these 2 exhibits and... See you soon, Professor.
The fuck?
Some kind of force pulled us down here. Do you know where we are?
If my memory serves, we're directly beneath the exhibition hall. This way.
Ooh. That song sounded nice. Inspect.
A synchronous cockpit. Was this the prototype?
It looks the part, but this was actually our plan B. Designed without safety limiters to get sync rates up quick. Let's a synchronist pilot the Exostrider by force.
Yeah.
I know. It was meant as a last resort if civilization was staring down extinction. The project was terminated after the initial trials. The synchronists who volunteered. In the end, they lost their ability to resonate with the Exostrider ever again.
Damn.
What our students are facing now isn't new. I just hope I can do better by them this time.
Any idea how we find our way out of here?
Lucilla preserves her memories in the form of photos. Locate and use the corresponding projectors to project them.
With our eyes open.
Photo of the old research institute. A photograph taken while the old institute was still operational. For its owner, it serves as a memento of the unpleasant kind.
The key should be somewhere here.
I have got the key. That shit actually trippy,
You're
bro.
catching on quickly.
You know?
What's happening?
Something rather unpleasant, I imagine.
Lucilla?
Fine, no more jokes. Honestly, anyone watching would think you're the one facing the board. There, I know the way out. Remember what I told you before entering the dark side? About the memories I erase periodically that can never be recovered? Some things I can't bear to remember, but I also can't bear to forget. So I store them here. Looks like some of them are tired of being locked up. Rover, look up. The exit is right above.
Okay.
We can use this key to leave, but I need your help to get there.
Exit key. A key marked with the exit of Lucilla's memory palace. To escape the shackles of memory, one must first put them on.
Everything here is from my memory, but I know you are real. And wherever you are, that must be reality.
I understand. I'll be your reference point. But what about that girl? Are we just leaving her?
Rover, do you have any experience dealing with children?
I have one myself.
What makes a child the most flustered when they're playing hide and seek?
I see.
Now, come along. Let's treat this little escape as a warm-up for the review. Welcome to the Anti-Void Matter Materials Lab. It's where they first developed the materials for the Academy's anti-void canopy.
What's all of that in the center of the room?
The scrap of the day. Even the best recycling can only keep up with so much. Let's look around to see if there are any leads.
Erosion test report residue number 8025. Coding failed after 159 hours. 45 minutes of exposure. Number 8026. Coding failed after 133 hours and 15 minutes of exposure. Number 8027 failed after 44 seconds of exposure. Professor, is this student here to mess around? Oh! That did damage to me! Unknown photo. Anti-void material lab keepsake photo. Photo taken before a certain individual left the lab. For some reason they didn't take it with them, choosing instead to carry away something far more precious.
I have the photo.
Okay.
Now, where is the right spot projected?
Right here. Okay, some photos have been smeared due to contamination. Drag the two calibration bars to the correct positions to restore the photo. We go.
Time for class. Hold still.
Does that stop time as well? I think that stops them from moving. Maybe. What it looked like, at least. We are students of this vegetation. We are students of La Roy. We are students of nature. Corrosion test residue.
Let's pick up the pace.
Oh my god. That picture nuked them. Really fatal frame.
Is this artificial retroact rain?
Dear me, this is but a pale imitation. Among the synchronists who survived the experiments, there was one from Jinzhou. Once he realized he'd never resonate with the Exostrider, he returned home and joined the Ministry of Development's Defense Division. There, he and his colleagues worked together to develop Jinzhou's retroact rain defenses.
You're saying the shields against retroact rain and void storm share the same origin?
Jinzhou.
Not exactly. His approach didn't work on void storms at all, and it was discarded long ago. Before he left the academy, the only things he asked to take with him were a few sheets of material buried under that pile of junk.
Okay.
I often wonder, was he just reluctant to let go of his design? Or had he already mapped out how to protect his hometown?
I
The girl
wonder.
who trapped us here. She must be trying to show us something through this memory.
I wonder if we know who that is.
Seems I've been getting schooled by my own students a lot lately.
I think I have a good idea of who that could be.
Let's go. It's time to move on to the next classroom.
Reclaim.
Let's pick up the pace.
Do you want to stop and take a rest?
She doesn't rest.
Not even close.
What's wrong?
Stay where I can see you, Rover. We've wandered into an unpleasant memory. It's far too easy to get lost in here.
It doesn't look like there's a way to cross the barrier ahead.
I have an idea. Rover, just go with me on this, all right?
Okay.
Rover, can you step a little to the side?
Oh, taking a flick for the gram. Okay. Take a step forward. She said to the side, not forward.
Like this?
Perhaps a step forward.
Okay.
Maybe
She
a
want a
step
close
back.
up. Oh, never mind. She said, "You your ugly ass back."
All right, this is the last one. Let's see that handsome smile.
You know what I'm saying? You know me.
Has anyone ever told you that you're not the most photogenic?
The fuck?
They have now.
No more teasing. This shot will have to suffice.
She just hold me. There should be a console around. Follow my instructions to disable the security system. First, initiate emergency mode. Type in blah, 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 and then select lift restrictions. You're good to go. Very nice. Emergency mode engaged. Please enter key. They're not all the same, right? Hold on. I just like I did. Oh my god, and I can't pull it up either. All right, which one is like Leon? It's this one. It's you, right? Lionel, I'm the best. I knew it. Messi wouldn't let me down. That's my goat.
Clear as day, madam. Your daughter isn't sick. She has awakened her 40.
My Lucy will never become a resonator. I don't want to be a resonator. Please, no. Lucy.
That's crazy. We got two Lucys in a patch.
Lucilla?
She disappeared on us.
Not good.
Not the good.
Without a reference point, she's getting pulled into the deep end of her memories. I need to find her before too much time passes.
Nice water, man. Got that Sea of Thieves water. Diagnosis 1. The test results show the subject's tacit mark is located on the outer side of the right calf. According to the patient's family, the subject awakened her forte at a birthday party after receiving a camera as a gift. Damn. Diagnosis 2. Test item Rebel's curve fluctuation stability test. Test results: the subject's Rebel curve shows elliptical fluctuations with a stable time domain. It demonstrates slight abnormal fluctuations. Conclusion: the subject shows no risk and has no history of overclocking, but exhibits long and short-term memory impairments common in memory type resonators. Observation in the hospital is recommended. Okay. No history of overclocking is good. The memory stuff sucks. Are you hanging in there all right? Could I ask you the same? Let's regroup ASAP. Read, the space here seems to be constantly shifting. We'll need a rendezvous and a memory vivid enough for me. Keep this photo I'm sending over. Find a suitable place you know what to do. Keep your wits about you, Rover. Don't get yourself lost in a memory. Yeah, I know where to use that at. That's cool that she could just send photos and I can use them. Got the screenshot on me. Am I gonna have to walk? That's actually cool. Hey, who turned on the spotlight?
Are you still there, Lucilla?
Yes.
Then why aren't you answering?
Because I don't want to talk to you.
What do you want me to say?
Well, you can say okay, or I understand. This is the perfect moment. While our opponents are spread too thin, we take the reins. Just like the time you became president. Don't worry about the narrative. We'll play the villain. You just act tough, rope the independent auditor in, and we'll force another round of review. You fight hard. We express our concerns, and then we both take a step back. As long as we ensure our control over the future of the Synchronous program, nothing else matters.
And what do you want from my students?
Simple. We both get what we want. They have talent, and we help them achieve their dreams. And it'll be their choice.
Their choice? Whose dreams are we really achieving?
It will be their choice, Lucilla. My Lucy, I won't speak of your past choices. But tell me, has there been a single choice that wasn't your own?
I still refuse.
There. Just like that. Act tough, fight hard, and then we both take a step back at the review.
From the Academy to the Pioneer Association, then to the Space Trick Collective, and now here. No wonder I was never cut out to be president. Watch out. That's me from the dark side. I use this memory to track her.
Oh, we should have known she doesn't have the hat on. Come on now. That's the alternate version
When
of
are
herself.
you going to tell him, Professor Lucilla? President Lucilla? That you've already made a deal with the new Federation? Let's go. You think you can outrun yourself,
Man.
Lucilla?
Lucilla, at some point you gotta tell me the truth, like at some point. I'm not sure if right now, like in this room, like once we leave this room, you really need to tell me. But I guess whatever.
Your
I
plan.
need to know.
Are you just following the new Federation's playbook?
Don't let her get to you. How could I ever sell out my students? I have a plan, it's just... That's just her wishful thinking. A moth to the flame, daring the sky with wings of wax. Your students will die because of you.
She did the Shang Tsung finger point.
Let's leave this place, Rover.
You could have erased this memory. Why keep something so dangerous locked away?
To keep the sting fresh. A sharp reminder of the cost of slipping up if I ever get too comfortable in the Academy's peace.
Next area.
Let it go, Lucilla. Face what you know is reality. Once again, I found the courage to step into this room. Time flows here, silent and peaceful. The Academy is alive and thriving. We've come so much further than I ever dreamed. I wish you were here to see it.
Transfer notice. Space Trek Collective personnel transfer reply. President Lucilla, after board deliberation, your request to resign from Star Torch Academy has been denied. We understand that you are going through a difficult time, but the students need you. We need you. Okay. Unknown photo. Damaged photo of student dorm. A photo of an ordinary student dorm. The paper appears to have been gripped tightly, leaving the surface creased and mottled? Some shit. Yellowed photo of student dorm, a photo of an ordinary student dorm. The image was captured slightly out of focus. Okay. I got that. Accident report. Considering the impact of this accident, the board has decided to raise the confidentiality level of this project. Investigation results will not be made public. Additionally, all ongoing and previously reported projects must undergo a second review by the Space Trek Collective expert panel.
The accident report is indisputable. Cable and...
Shit.
Failure leading to flight control abnormality. But the truth is simpler. I approved the plan. I killed her.
The professor, so what if I never become a synchronist? I'll find my own way to the sky. See you soon, Professor.
I wrestled with it for so long. What's a teacher supposed to do when a student dreams something so brilliantly insane? But she chose the sky. And I thought, at least let her have one chance to fall.
Picture.
Is that Sundermere? Are we back before the Star Ward Riseway was even built?
Most of the students who lost their synchronous status in those force sync trials decided to return home. All but one.
Really?
She told me it wasn't that she'd lost the Exostrider. The Exostrider had lost her. She said she designed a revolutionary transport method. A rocket piercing the sky. A way to bridge that sky and the Earth. This was the day she tested it. Her first crewed flight.
Then that wasn't a falling star. It was...
a spacecraft. Carrying the most brilliant student I've ever known.
To Sundermere Lookout. Professor, can you hear me?
Yes.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge solaskin. I'll snap a picture for you as soon as I can.
So that's where that picture comes from.
Okay.
Professor? You don't sound like your
Oh,
usual
and that
self.
thing is I guess is like a smaller model of the rocket.
No, it's not that. I haven't slept much lately. I'm a little tired. That's all.
Professor, do you trust us?
I...
Hey, remember that old Huanglong saying? Know the way at dawn and, something something at dusk? Ugh, it went right out of my head.
I can't remember it either.
That's okay. I'll look it up and tell you the second the experiment is over. Talk to you soon.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. Don't crack your phone. It's a memory, we're good.
Please, move her. From the way it fell, void matter must have pierced the shielding mid-flight. But if we'd reinforce the coating...
Her eyes are crazy.
What kind of civilization do you think built the Exostrider? If they were that advanced, do you think they'd already defeated the Threnodians? Overcome the Lament? But before they reached the stars, they must have fallen too. Again and again. Go. Be our eyes. Walk with humanity.
Bro, this
Please,
character looks a little
give
too
this
cool.
to our teacher. Humanity's smallest step. And everything we had to give.
Why does she have such a good character design? She's not even a Forster. She's not even a playable character.
Lucilla!
Like, that's a pretty memorable character design. Don't you run from me, Lucilla.
Lucilla, wait!
It's a JPEG.
Lucilla, your emotions are affecting this domain. It's dangerous.
Staying here is the real danger. Oh, we have to leave. Almost there. As long as we keep moving upward, we'll find the way out.
So this is why you wouldn't tell me what your plan was. This way out you've been building for the Synchronists. It's just a dead end, isn't it?
I don't want the new Federation to lay their dirty hands on my students. But the more I think about it rationally, the more I realize I can't reject their offer. Because on what grounds can I propose a plan that might kill them?
I think I know why that girl trapped you here.
What?
You're terrified that your proposal will be their end. You're afraid because you know they'll support any plan you bring to the table. Because you're their teacher. Because no one in this world understands them the way you do.
Another lesson from my own student. Huh.
That's kind of a stretch. I wouldn't say I'm your student, but you know.
See you later, Rover.
It's, you know, kind of. What the fuck? They got Lucilla going through it in this story quest. I wasn't expecting all this. 007.
I hope humanity can soar even higher.
I hope humanity can venture even farther.
We're building a Tetris block.
I hope humanity can weather any storm.
Professor, what's your dream?
Bro, this character has actually too cool of a design.
My dream? My dream is simply to see all of yours come true.
I'm shocked this character isn't playable.
See you later, Professor. Let's go. Together this time.
Gonna drop his shit off.
Raise. Take shape. I inscribe.
Bang! He already dead. Almost. Ow!
That was naughty. I witnessed.
Did you just say that was naughty?
The edge. Hold still.
Bang! I definitely missed the timing on that too.
Professor, can you hear me?
That was good with it, Mia.
I hear you. Loud and clear.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today.
You got a, yeah.
I just saw a super huge solar
That's what I was about to say. Got an 8-foot tall solid skin over here just vibing.
Yes, I see it too. You're right. It's absolutely huge.
Great. I thought you weren't gonna believe me. Right. I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Perfect lighting.
Hit that. A believing heart is magic.
Was that girl another one of your students?
She is every memory I have of this academy. She is every one of my students.
We've come all this way, and I still don't know what your plan actually is.
That's okay. Everyone's about to find out.
Tired?
That was an excited yawn, Rover.
Oh, yeah, sure. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Rover, where are you and Lucilla? The other panelists have all taken their seats. The students, too.
Am I inside of Lucilla? My dreams.
Anyway, I'm leaving the speech to you.
If I...
Then we'll face it together. See you later, Professor.
See you later, home dog. Fuck.
President Lucilla, I am Cameron, Permanent Secretary of the Space Trek Collective Board.
Yeah, Caramel.
By appointment of the board, and on behalf of the Investors Conference, I hereby convene this second special inquiry concerning the synchronous program of Star Torch Academy. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Space Trek Collective Charter, President Lucilla, you may now raise any procedural objections regarding the attendees, the agenda, or the draft of this session.
I would like to know the national composition of this review panel, Miss Cameron.
This panel consists of 10 members, all from the new Federation. 5 serve as special representatives, and of the remaining 4 permanent board members, 2 have abstained and delegated their voting rights to the Federation.
All new Fed.
Additionally, we have Mr. Alto, attending as independent auditor on behalf of the Black Shores.
Hey, that's my dog.
Then, Ms. Cameron, I believe the current composition of this panel fails to comply with charter regulations governing review committees.
According to the regulations, any participant authorized by a board member shall be deemed to hold the same nationality as that member. The panel's composition is perfectly valid.
Pardon the interruption. If that's the case, then Rover, currently a student at Rebel College, can also be considered a panelist appointed by the Black Shores. Here's the paperwork.
Welcome, Rover.
About it.
I have no further questions, Ms. Cameron.
Then, per the agenda, I will now relay the investors' resolution following our previous inquiry. Given that the loss of the Exostrider constitutes a de facto failure of the program, our immediate priority is to establish a compensation plan for the affected assets and students.
Okay.
Furthermore, the board directs that the synchronous program must be terminated immediately, or at minimum suspended.
My stance remains unchanged, Ms. Cameron. I intend to continue the program.
We require a justification.
Panelists, this is a theoretical prototype for a shield designed to counter retroact rain, created by one of our synchronists. This prototype significantly accelerated the development of Jinzhou's own defenses. It saved countless lives during the war against the Threnodian Overthrax. And yet, the material used in this prototype was originally nothing more than discarded scrap from one of the engineering department's experiments. It was only because its designer was a synchronist, educated in engineering, void matter, and even meteorology, that this material found a second life.
You seem to be arguing for the superiority of general education for the synchronists, President Lucilla. However, general education isn't even included in the program's white paper. I fail to see a link between that and advancing the synchronous program. The shield is an impressive surprise, but given the cost of gambling on such a slim probability, the cost effectiveness is simply too low.
Ms. Cameron, panelists, how exactly are we meant to measure the cost effectiveness of failure? As you can see, this shattered component comes from a failed experiment.
One that was not even recorded in the Collective's official gazette. A synchronist gave her life as the price for validating her theory. 15 months later, this very component became the final piece for the construction of the Star Ward Riseway, the bridge between Lahaiwoi's Earth and the sky. Humanity does not always set out for the sake of victory, Miss Cameron. Our synchronists know from the day they enroll. No one knows when the Exostrider will awaken, and the odds that they'll be the one to pilot it are slim. Yet they come anyway. They march toward likely failure from the very start. So I ask you, can you truly say that such failure has no value? And how can we call that a failure of the Synchronists, when the Exostrider was the one who banished LF1 from our world?
Secretary Camero, the Black Shores representative requests the floor.
Proceed.
On the subject of unforeseen benefits from the program, we find ourselves in agreement with President Lucilla. This is a set of disclosable data we've just compiled. Significant proportion of current Black Shore members came from Star Torch Academy. These Bloom Bearers demonstrate exceptional capability, talent, and resolve, traits most prominent among the Synchronists. Furthermore, the Synchronists serve as role models for other students. I believe Rover is better suited to speak on that.
Synchronists are a rallying banner, Synchronists are a living symbol. Go with this.
The Synchronist program is a search for a way out for our civilization. When we believed the Exostrider was the only route, then those fit to pilot it were the Synchronists. Now that the Exostrider is no longer a viable option, the ones fit to search for a new way out are still our Synchronists.
Yes, which is why I must disagree with evaluating the Synchronist program purely in terms of cost effectiveness. I urge investors to reconsider the criteria used to measure its value.
We require a discussion. This session is adjourned for 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
Let them see your potential. Let them see your value. But that is not enough.
President Lucilla, following the review panel's deliberation, we fully recognize the potential value of the Synchronists as an independent academic division, as well as their role model effect. However, as Rover stated, only those fit to shoulder the burden of finding a new way out deserve the title Synchronist. Therefore, we propose a compromise. Rebel College will be preserved, but all future training must be subject to the guidance and review of this panel. Let's both take a step back, shall we? President Lucilla.
This is it. The final fight, Lucilla. Take a deep breath. Keep your composure. And remember. Everything you regret. Everything that brings you joy. Everything you have lost.
Well, I love how they styled this.
Everything you have witnessed. The answer you chase. The treasure you give everything to protect. No, that won't be necessary, Secretary Cameron. The Synchronists of today, they remain the closest thing this world has to a way out for our civilization. After our confrontation with Aleph 1, we recovered this audio recording from the interstellar probe Farwatcher.
Interstellar? Good movie.
It's nothing more than static.
Even so, it is the only legacy the pioneers of Solaris have left us. We are not alone, Secretary Cameron. Just as our ancestors took shelter in caves, just as Star Torch Academy was built in Lahairoi, just as humanity itself endures on Solaris, a brave soul took the first step to claim that future.
I fail to see what this has to do with the Synchronists.
Using Rebel College research, we can build vehicles driven entirely by augmented resonance. That means complete immunity to frequency interference. And the training our Synchronists undergo makes them the perfect pilots for these vessels.
But the Strider Gate has been sealed. Not to mention, whatever lies beyond can hardly be called a route.
Who said civilization's route to the future has to go down?
The stars.
President Lucilla, I'm sure you know, any instrument that nears the etheric sea.
I am well aware of that. However, by relying on augmented resonance effects, the Academy can overcome that barrier.
And if it fails, the cockpit becomes a coffin. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
This is our decision. If the answer lies beyond death, then that's where we go. Just wait and see. My brightest students will pierce the sky for all to see.
I wonder if we'll ever go to different planets and stuff like that. Once we do break out of the etheric sea. Interesting, man. I mean, we started the game in space, so...
The car will be here soon. I could take it from here.
I can see it happening at some point.
Thanks for everything, Alto. Really.
You! It was a long day. The kind you don't forget, though. Rover, can you pass a message to the president for me? After a speech like that, the outcome doesn't matter half as much. Anyway, chillax. Everything's gonna be all right. Well, catch you at the Black Shores, my friend.
Of course.
Yeah. Till next time.
It was nice to see Alto again, man. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Just look at this parrot.
Yeah.
The lenses convert the reactor drive light.
I can give you a ride.
Yeah.
Stay away.
Pick up the pace.
Look on my way. Yeah.
I admit there are a few errors in
Yuki.
She is not here. She is likely still at the review hall.
Thank you. I'll look for her there.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
What for?
If I had been more helpful, perhaps the outcome would have been more satisfying.
This was her battle. You and I have already done our best for her.
Go check on her.
Go find Lucilla. Finally sleeping. Look at that, man. And it's not on a bed. Executive committee still considers the synchronous program to be extraordinarily costly, high risk, and fraught with inestimable difficulties investing our technical talent into this program. But yet we must also admit that the synchronous program has shown us another possibility or way out, the very thing we have been chasing. Therefore, the executive committee of the Space Trek Collective has determined that we will once again challenge the sky. Okay. That's funny that the view started off like that. She's still sleeping. That's funny. Look at that, man. Go ass. Oh shit. My bad. My bad. That should be the end of the quest, I'm pretty sure. Let me go and check if there's any after story stuff. There is one. We will go and do that. That close by.
Pick up the pace.
Hey Caramel, how you doing?
The illustrious rover. Jinzhou, Raguna, Septimont, and now Lahai Roy. Why, of all times, do you choose to remain behind the curtain?
I don't owe you an explanation.
They said you were formidable, but easily swayed by emotion.
You're off my dick.
Looks like our intelligence division is full of overpaid dead weight after all.
Why are you even here?
She understands what her students need better than I ever could.
She's let that childish idealism cloud her judgment. Since Solaris was first trapped beneath the etheric sea, we've seen hundreds of attempts, hundreds of failures. But the reality is we can't even bring their bodies home. She chooses to indulge her students' whims? Fine. Then she's bound to them. One more casualty, and the investors will lose their patience with the program and hold her accountable. Ultimately, sacrificing our finest young minds to suicidal experiments. That's not just a failure. It's a disgrace to our species itself. Useless. All of it. Oh, forget I said that. Just an old woman's rambling.
Hey, you
Don't
old
read
and
too much
cranky.
into it.
You
Give
need to go to
Lucilla a
bed.
message. Kristen autographed a premier memento for her. If she wants it, she'll need to return to the new Fed and claim it herself.
Can I have brought it?
Failed teacher. Nothing more.
Oh. Is that it?
Too happy today. Maybe we should come back another time, Professor?
I seen Lucilla. She spawned in right here.
Dear Madam Lucilla, watch that frown vanish.
Hold on. Maybe if I like, there's a thing right here. Maybe if I fast travel. Oh no, it looks like it. Looks like that's it. Let me check. Double check. Just in case. Yeah, that's it. That was a pretty good quest. I like it. I think I like Denia's and obviously the Cyberpunk quest more, but I do really like Lucilla's quest and her story. I think they did a great job with showing not only her care for the students and why she's actually a good president for La Hyrule and thing. She's a good representative of them, but showing why, not only why she cares so much, because it's kind of obvious why she would care so much, but like the trauma that comes behind the decisions, because like a lot of this shit is risky, and with innovation comes risk taking, and yeah, I love the way they represented it. I love like her memories. She's able to throw away memories but also keep them at the same time. She kind of stores them in that area, so it's pretty cool. I love the way they told this. I don't think this is like the best story they've done in La Hyrule, but I think this is like a solid good one. This is a nice story, and I like her character. I think they did a great job with it. Also, I was thinking, because they never revealed the name, I was thinking if that student she was talking about that went to
Would you like? Sometimes I get a little.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Raguna, right? If she was talking about Mortifi. I don't know if it's confirmed that he's from La Hyrule, but does it say it here? It says birthplace New Federation. So the odds are that yes, he ended up going to La Hyrule and then left for Jinzhou, because he unless she's talking about Thing, but I don't think Zhang Liao is from La Hyrule. Let me see.
No rush.
Where's
The
Zhang Liao?
impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
Nah, it just says Huanglong and Jinzhou. He might have gone to La Hyrule though, but at least with Mortifi, we know he's from New Federation. So it's pretty cool. I wonder if that's who she was talking about.
Fine day.
It seems like it.
Need something?
Because they never said a specific name for the person, but it's kind of implied. And yeah, pretty cool to have little like snippets and hints and stuff like that to other characters that we've already seen and have been a part of the story. I am really sad that one character, like Lucilla's student, forgot her name, but I am sad that she's not at least a 4-star. There's so many characters that we've had, even in Renacita, that could have been 4 stars, that have pretty good designs, have pretty good stories, and they just never made them into playable characters that I think would have been nice to have. So yeah, I am kind of sad about that. That character isn't playable at all. I get it, she's dead, but like I can use a dead character. I'm using one right now. So like, yeah, I think so. Tomorrow is the live stream. So right now I am not going to pull on Lucilla. If plans change after the live stream, right now I do want to pull for Lucilla, but I first want to see what Yang Yang and Sui Sui can do. We should figure a lot out during the live stream. So I'm gonna wait for the live stream, which for me, when I'm recording this, is tomorrow. When you're seeing this, it's probably the same day the live stream happened. So just putting that out there. But yeah, for me, when I'm recording this, the live stream is tomorrow. So I'm waiting to see what Yang Yang and Sui Sui can do. If Yang Yang is just a typical DPS, nothing too crazy, I will most likely skip her and just take Lucilla and Sui Sui. Based on what I've seen and heard, that will most likely be the better option for my account, especially as a free-to-play. So yeah. Just trying to save Astrites and be smart here. I think I actually do think I need Lucilla, because Hiyuki, I have Lene being stretched thin right now because she's on my iMyth and she's on my my Hiyuki team. Where's my Hiyuki team? Yeah, Hiyuki team has both my Hiyuki and iMyth team have Lene. Yeah, Lene. I don't know if I think I said iMyth before, whatever. Both my iMyth and Hiyuki team have Lene on it, so I think it would be nice. She is being used way too much on way too many teams. I think I even use her on my Carlotta team. Yeah, I use her on my Carlotta team as well. I know Chisa's not supposed to be there. I think I was just fucking around in the open. Alright, I don't know what just happened there. That was weird. The recording just stopped for some reason. But yeah, obviously, what I was saying, Denia story was also really, really good to me, and I thought it was insane. One of the best stories. We had Cyberpunk collab story. So yeah, I think overall, like, they've done a really great job. This was a pretty solid story, and I liked it. I can't wait to see the new direction and the new area where we're going, especially with the new character designs and stuff like that. We're in for a good time. At least I hope so. It looks like it. So yeah. But yeah, be on the lookout. We'll have more Wuthering Waves coming to you soon. Remember to like and subscribe, and hope you have a great rest of your day, and take care, y'all. See ya.